first thing we're going to talk about is a letter from Yoshi-P. There's a lot of words here about third-party tools. Now, we know Final Fantasy XIV is a game where third-party add-ons, anything you can add extra to it is no. Straight up, nope, nuh-uh, not happening, no thanks, sorry. And a lot of bans are coming out, especially in the streamer world, because streamers are dumb enough to do it on the screen. I mean, and with Dragon Song's reprise, some of it was very blatant. Your parsers, some people had add-ons telling you when cooldowns were coming up, and a lot of stuff. So, they reiterate first and foremost, don't do it. We don't want you to. What is cool though, I'm going to bring it back down here. Enhancement to HUD and UI elements. And let me read that one out because I feel like that one's important. We believe that people use the aforementioned tools to expand on HUD and display more information because they feel like existing functions are insufficient for tackling high-end duties. I'm no translator, but that's ACT. ACT. That's what it looks like. That's, at least if I had to guess, it's ACT. In recognition of this, we intend to review the most prominent tools, ACT, and in order to discourage their use, endeavor to enhance functionality of the HUD, though it will take some time, we're determined to make it happen, not least for the benefit who plays on console. So first of all, I love the fact that they treat console players as equals, which is extremely important in my opinion. If you're going to offer it on console, it better be goddamn equal. This is big because they're at least admitting, hey, we can make improvements. Now the difference between its competitors and them, one will say, hey, we can make improvements, and then don't. And the other is actively working on it, and we can believe that they are, and they will improve it. Typically a timeline that they give us, and they're correct about them. Still blows my goddamn mind. I'm not gonna lie. I think, and this comes with the end here, the conclusion, where they talk about how big Final Fantasy XIV's gotten and how larger of an audience it's gotten. I think we can one day see something like a parser in game. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Stuff like G-Shade and the stuff that makes your characters look pretty, they're actively working on something, which is fine. And for those of you who know, and yes, you can check the backlog, I don't use any of them. But when it comes to parsing and when it comes to numbers, as a WoW player, I know and I understand why they didn't want to cross that line. I get it. I 100%, holy shit do I get it. If Final Fantasy XIV experienced 1% of the toxicity Warcraft gets because of Recount and SCADA, they'll fucked. Straight up fucked. So, to discuss a parsing tool, I think it's in the realm of possibility, but again, they're going to have to monitor toxicity hard. And you know, I'm not even against them adding one. I would like a personal one that you can't share. Because again, in a lot of like Recount, there's buttons to say send it to party, send it to private chat, which by the way, that makes you an asshole. Send it to guild, which again, asshole. So there's a lot of ways you can be a dick, where I'm not totally against a personal, hey, this is your personal best, or hey, on this fight you did better than last fight, or you missed a spot there in this fight. I'm not against that. I don't think anyone needs to know anybody else's information. And I honestly think that improvement is not a negative thing to strive for. But if they ever added something like this, it would be a bitch to stop negativity on it. And I understand if they either add something that's very dumbed down or choose in the end to not. So anyway, I figure we talk about it for 8 seconds here. And yes, the ban hammers have been going out, so if you're a frequent user, frequent flyer, fais attention, be careful. Hi there, editing peeps. After we discussed this in stream, actually today there was a shit ton of bans that came out, including some pretty big Japanese streamers, and fuck around and find out. I know that's a pretty harsh opinion on that, but I stand by it, I have to admit. Realistically, they were on stream, they had their whole ass showing, they got caught. I think Zeppla said it well when she said that everybody is getting a little bit lax, they're a little bit comfortable doing shit you're not supposed to do. So fuck around and find out is very much my opinion on that. If you're a streamer, you know better. The only other thing that I'd add is after looking at this and watching the internet go absolutely fucking crazy over add-ons and plugins and third-party tools, and seeing what is out there, and a lot of cheating ones, and a lot of, even the parsers seem like a rough choice. So I don't know what they're going to end up doing. I know, again, they're trying to make a lot of the quality of life stuff done. They want to do the G-Shade-esque one. Sorry if you hear a ball in the background of my dog. I find myself slipping more towards don't do it. Just don't do it. And that's what you're going to see on my streams, and anything that I do is just no add-ons, no plugins, no G-Shade, no bubbles, no you name it, not there. Just straight Final Fantasy XIV. Not just to cover my ass, but on the personal too. I don't see a need for the additional stuff. And even then, in this video, I did say that I'd be pretty okay with a personal parser. But after spending the day watching people's opinions on even that on Twitter, I understand why Final Fantasy XIV has made the decision in the past to say, like, absolutely fucking not. And if I tend to lean that way a little bit heavier now. So it's definitely something that we can change our minds on in the future. Depends on how it's rolled out. Final Fantasy, Square Enix, I know that they're pretty good with this stuff. So we'll see where it goes. But, that's a big but. That's always a big but. Of course. I am starting to veer more towards a total And, yeah. Let me know what you guys think, though, about add-ons. Let me know what you guys think. Even if the tame ones, even the quality of life ones. Let me know what your thoughts. Keep it clean in the comment section, please. I know this is divisive. Listen, I've been on Twitter today. It's divisive as hell. But I trust you guys will be pretty awesome about it. Either way, have a legendary day. Thanks so much for being here. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Maybe I'm a